my name's Chrissy and this is my first YouTube video. So I will be putting together some videos over the next coming months, probably, hopefully before Christmas. These are my autumn winter sewing projects. I did have 6. I've now just amended it to 5 because I realised that I didn't have the fabric for one of them here. But I do for all the others. So I'm going to talk you through my 5 autumn winter sewing projects. Project number 1. I've technically already nearly completed this, but my first project is to have a quilted vest. You know, the gilets that are everywhere like this. I love them, and so I have already started, and I will show you where I am so far. So this is a reversible quilted vest, so I can wear it both ways, which is what I love. It's mildly quilted, as in I've just followed the lines that were on the fabric that I chose, and I just need to finish the binding basically. So I've got one more arm and then all the way around the whole thing to do, and then just the little ties that kind of will sort of like do a tie up. That is my first project that's left. And for this project I used a pattern from this book, and it is the quilted jacket, which I have already made. So this one here, so this is the quilted denim jacket. I made one of these, which I will show you quickly here. This is the jacket that I made, which won a competition, by the way, a sewing competition. Yes, first prize, thank you. And I basically adapted this ever so slightly. So I cut the arms off. Now this was very boxy, as in sort of the bit that sort of came across the back sort of hung out quite far. So all I did to sort of change that ever so slightly with the vest is I just cut sort of big parts out the side, and then that meant that it fit nicely and fit really well. So that's how far I am with the gilet. And I've specifically worn this sort of shirt to show you this is exactly what I want to wear it with eventually. So this will be my outfit with this shirt, and then this is what I'll wear it with either side because it's reversible. Project number 2, silky midi skirt. Now I am thrilled that this year grey is back in fashion. For some reason in my fabric stash I seem to have lots of grey fabric, but it hasn't been something I've wanted to use because it's really not been very on trend. But finally it's back, and I am going for a silky midi skirt in this, which is really thick, so it's going to be really nice because it's going to be warm as well. It's going to be bias cut, so it's going to be cut on the bias, which I don't know if I've actually done properly before. Definitely not in something that's like a silky material as well, so that's going to be a fun project to film. I'm quite scared of, but excited because I have a grey jumper that I've had for years that I think it's going to look absolutely amazing with, so that's going to be really good. Now pattern wise I'm not 100% sure because I found this in my stash, which I have made previously. This was a free downloadable PDF pattern from Made Label, and it's like a wrap one with like a massive flounce part that goes all the way around. I have made this previously. I think I upcycled a skirt and turned it into this, and it's nice. But I'm concerned that it's quite a summery style skirt rather than sort of like the silky midi skirts that you see everywhere are quite they're just like an A-line bias cut skirt, which is really, really nice, but I'm not sure how forgiving it's going to be, and it might be a bit lumpy bumpy, which with my mum tum areas I'm not particularly a fan of, whereas something like this is going to be way, way more forgiving and hiding in this front part. Now I might actually have enough fabric to make both, but we'll see how it goes, because I'm a bit scared about that one. But that is project number 2. Project number 3, leopard print dress. This one is I have a feeling it's gonna be a very, very long process, very, very long video. It's gonna take me a long, long time. I've had this fabric for maybe a year already in my life, and I have been too scared to do anything with it, because I know that I have wanted to make this into an amazing dress with big sleeves, big floaty tiered flare skirt, and so far I haven't found the right pattern to do it exactly how I want. So I have a feeling I'm going to have to make a practice one, hack in some sort of patterns that I have, and then make a lot of adjustments, work out what works and what doesn't, and then finally make it in this. So it's going to be a very, very long process, but I'm prepared, because what I have a very, very similar weight. This is an absolute bargain. This is a vintage floral bed sheet. I think it's a duvet cover that I got for £2 in a charity shop, that I'm going to use to make the practice, and hopefully a wearable sort of twirl as well, so fingers crossed. And in terms of what I'm going to probably try and do with the pattern is, so this one here, I like, sort of like the length is good, and I don't mind the bodice, but I don't know whether that's just a bit too plain, but it's kind of a little bit of the gist. Sleeves are an absolute no, because they're so boring. No thank you. I've made this, sorry, hang on. I have made this before as well, which sleeves were great. Not 100% again about the bodice either, because it wasn't very flattering for me. So that's going to be very, very tricky. I'm going to need more work on this, but I know it's something I really want to do. And I really, really cannot wait to have like an amazing leopard print dress that I will definitely just have forever and ever and ever. It's a staple item, has to be done. Can't wait. Project number 4. I'm really excited about this one. Number 4, bright floral shirt. Now it is no coincidence again that I'm wearing this. I absolutely love this shirt. I made this out of an IKEA bed sheet, including some upcycled buttons from the bottom of a duvet. It is the Daisy ruffle neck blouse. Now this is already the pattern. I bought this from Etsy, from an independent indie pattern designer, whatever you want to call them. I put up on here her Instagram, but I found this shirt, made this shirt. The pattern is amazing. It's really easy to follow. It's really easy to make. It comes out absolutely incredible. I love it to bits, but I need it in something else. So I treated myself the other day to the most expensive fabric I've ever bought, because I had a voucher, and so luckily I didn't have to feel like I was paying full price for it. But this, the kids calling me. Uh-oh. I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear them and carry on. Shh. This, I cannot wait to make in this shirt the same. It is going to be so amazing. It's going to look so good with black trousers or a black skirt or anything else, because it's going to pick out the black and then just look super, super bright. So this one is going to be the most satisfying, but I'm a bit scared because it was so expensive. This was £18 a metre. Now usually I am super thrifty. I buy dead stock fabric, I buy super bargain fabric, I buy charity shop fabric or upcycle stuff from bed sheets. This is the most I've ever paid for fabric, and so I'm really going to have to concentrate, because it does also have quite a lot of buttons, which can be really scary, but fingers crossed this is just going to be the nicest shirt for autumn winter. Yes. Okay, last but not least, project number 5 is going to be my Christmas dress. Every year I have told myself I would want to make an outfit to wear for Christmas, and I run out of time and I never do it, and I'm always really cross. But this year I'm already mostly prepared with what I want to make. So it's going to be another pattern from here, because I love this book. I have made a few things out of here and they've come out really amazing. I made the paper bag shorts, which have been so good this summer. They were lovely. I wore them loads and they were fab. The fit was really good. Again, really easy to follow as the patterns. So far I've enjoyed making things from this particular book, and so I'm going to carry on. So I would like to make this dress. This is the faux pleated dress. Now, again, I'm not keen on the sleeves. They're a bit bleh, so I might look at changing sort of this bottom part here to make them sort of a bit more exciting. But what is particularly the part that I'm drawn to with this dress, which I want to do, is this awesome detail here. Ooh, what is this? That is what I want to make it for. And I have never made a dress or used sort of jacquard brocade fabric, but I found one that I really liked. It was also, again, really bargain, and I think is going to be ideal for a winter Christmas dress, because look at this. Oh, it's all shiny, and then it's kind of got like this blue in here as well, which is amazing. But yeah, this is going to be the fabric that I use to make it in, and I'm super excited about that. It's really warm, it's thick fabric, so that's going to be interesting to do as well. But that will be my Christmas dress. Okay, so that was a rundown on the sewing projects that I'm attempting to turn into YouTube videos, because I thought it would be fun, because I love watching YouTube videos, and I know other people love watching sewing YouTube videos, so I thought I'd try it out, see what happens. But thanks. Hope you stick around to watch. Bye!